Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing y'all how to get this like bronzy gold summer glam. I think this is really pretty. Obviously these lashes are pretty dramatic, but I thought they matched the look really well. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette because I think it has some great shimmery bronzy shades in there and some mattes to complement them that aren't too warm and orange. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this bronzy glowy look, just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes. So I'm gonna use these clips. I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. Okay, and already did my brows, and now I'm gonna put on some primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Just taking a little bit, my finger, rubbing it, okay. So now for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette for this look, and I just love these bronzy tones like this one here, this one, and then this gold. Those are all so pretty, and there's a good mix of like warm tones and also cool tones in here, and then obviously there's some pops of purple because the front of the palette is purple. So this is what we're going to be using today for our little like bronzy summer look. So I'm going to start off with this fluffy brush, and let me tell y'all, this is so important. It's a color changer or like shadow switch. You basically can just take your dry brush and rub it on here, take it off any other products so you're not having to like clean your brushes after every single look if you don't want to like mix colors or anything. So this is really great. You can just like wipe your brush on there and it's clean. So to start off, I'm going to go with the shade Incense right here on this brush, and I'm just going to blend that through the crease. And this goes on really smooth with an eyeshadow primer down. Okay, now we got both creases nice and blended. We're gonna go ahead and deepen it up. So I'm gonna use this brush, clean it off, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Volatile right here, which is kind of like more cool tone shade, and I'm just going to focus that right in our crease and not blend it up so high. So I'm just kind of pressing it and then pulling it all the way through. Okay, so that's what the eyes look like. Now I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush we used with Volatile, and I'm going to use this shade right here, Passion, and deepen everything up. I'm basically just doing the same thing that I did with Volatile, just trying to keep it really like deep into the crease and not blend it up too much. Okay, Now that both eyes are blended, we're going to go ahead and do our lid shade. So I think for that, I'm going to use the shade right here called Dazzling. And I'm just going to use that on my finger. It's so pretty. And just apply that to the center of my lid. Now I'm going to grab the shade Rose Gold, that same finger, which is a little bit deeper, and just apply that on the outer part of my lid for some more dimension in that area. And then I'm going to take the shade Summer, so this was Rose Gold, and then this is Summer, which is basically just like a gold shade. And apply that on the inner part of the lid. So that's what that mixing looking like. I'm just gonna take this brush and buff out the edges of that shimmer just a little bit so there's no harsh lines. And everything kind of blends together. I'm gonna go get the glitter off my face and clean up the edge a little bit, and then I'll be back and we can do the complexion. Okay, so I'm back and nice and cleaned up underneath my eyes, so we can go ahead and start on the face. So for primer, I'm going to be using this Becca light shifter, and this is a doing tint. It says I think I used this in one of my other videos, and I used it like all over my face as a foundation almost, but today I'm going to use it more so as a primer and just use a little bit less of it. But this is great though to pair on its own if you're just going to wear like some concealer, because it's really glowy. And then let me wipe off my hands. Foundation, I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Silk Cream foundation. This is in the shade Vanilla Ivory. So I'm just going to squeeze out some on the back of my hand. I'm going to be using my Morphe foundation brush to blend this out. Okay, so with leftover foundation on the back of my hand, I'm going to take this like little fluffy brush and grab some, just go around my brows, making sure those are nice and cleaned up. Also just going to take this and go over a couple blemishes, just whatever's left. This is my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. And I'm just kind of dotting this over some blemishes. And I'm going to blend it out with the same brush. To ensure those are nice and blended, I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and just tap over those areas. Now on the back of my hand, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Beige with a little bit of this Urban Decay Concealer just in the shade Light Warm. And I'm just going to mix this together. And pat some underneath my eyes. And basically just using this to highlight my face. Okay. I'm gonna kind of be using a cream bronzer today. This is the Lancome Custom Sculpting Drop in Bronze Glow. So sorry, there are hairs on me. That's really bothered me. Okay. I'm just gonna start off with a little drop like this. I'm gonna use this Roll and Lane Nickel Duo Fiber Brush, and I'm just gonna like blend it out my hand just a little bit so I don't pick up so much product with the brush. I'm just gonna kind of pick some up and then tap it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna start on my forehead. Okay, so I need to set my under eyes now, so I'm just taking my foundation brush and going underneath to kind of get rid of any creasing. And then for powder today, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. And my little e.l.f. This is a highlighting brush, but I really like it for underneath my eyes. I'm just going to try to stick to my under eyes and T-zone for now. I've set my tees on, but as you can see, there's still a little bit of a sheen because I didn't really set this area, the outer parts of my face, just the middle to keep it from getting oily and my under eyes like from creasing and stuff. So I'm not gonna add any more bronzer or anything. I would have if I felt like I needed to, but I don't feel like I need to. So I'm not. I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm gonna apply this MAC blush in the shade Warm Soul. I've had this for so long. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna pick some of that up and lightly dust that on the cheeks. And this gives a little bit of a glow too, so I won't be applying any extra highlight today. I'm just gonna apply some right here, on the nose, and just a little bit on the chin. Okay, we can go ahead and finish up our eyes now. Alright. I'm going to take this pencil brush and dip it back into the shade Incense right here. And I'm just going to add that to my under eyes. Like so. And then I'm going to take this like flat brush and use the shade Base right here and highlight my brow bone. I'm also gonna grab this shade and apply it to the inner corners. You can already tell the difference between those two eyes. With this little brush, I'm going to spritz it with some spray and then grab the shade Summer, the one that we used on this inner part right here, and I'm going to add that to the lower lash line. For some finishing touches, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs gold eyeliner in my waterline. It's so pretty. I'll swatch it for y'all. That's what it looks like right there. I'm going to curl my lashes, apply a thin layer of mascara, and then pop on some false eyelashes, and then I will be back and we will do our lips. Okay, so I'm back and I put on some lashes. I put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and then I ran some clear eyebrow gel through my brows. And these lashes, I believe, are some Vegas Nay lashes. I've had these for a while, and they're really big, but they're really pretty. I believe these were in like a purple pack. I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry, but they're just so pretty and glamorous. So I felt like I really needed to wear them. So now we're gonna do lips. I'm gonna use this Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in the shade Lovely Frappuccino. It's just like a nude. And I'm going to just outline my lips. I'm not gonna fill them in yet. Okay, so I line my lips, and then I kind of like rub my lips together to blend out the line so it's a little bit softer, and it kind of has like an ombre effect to give it on. Then I'm going to take my MAC Creme de Nude lipstick, and I'll only apply that in the center. And then to top everything off, I'm going to use this liquid lipstick from Anastasia. It's called My Tai. I don't know. It's really pretty though. It's kind of like a gold, like metallic right there. Just gonna run a tiny bit of that. This kind of makes it look like you have a gloss on, but it's like completely matte, so it's not sticky because it has like glitters through it, obviously. So it makes you look like you have a lip gloss on when you really don't. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished look for my bronze summer kind of glam. I feel like this is a great look to do when you don't really know what you want to do with your makeup, because it's neutral, so it'll go with everything. It's a little bit more dramatic, but you could always just leave the lashes off and do some mascara to make this a little less dramatic. I know these lashes are kind of crazy, but I really like them, so I wanted to wear them. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.